A groundskeeper notices fresh flowers appearing on the same grave every morning. He arrives at dawn before the cemetery opens. The flowers are always there, still wet with dew. One morning, he decides to arrive earlier. He parks outside the gates at 4 a.m. and waits. No one enters. At 5 a.m., he walks to the grave. The flowers are already there. He kneels down to pick one up. His hand passes through it like smoke. He touches the headstone and feels nothing. He looks at his hands and realizes he can see through them. He reads the name on the headstone. It's his own name. A man notices his neighbor standing perfectly still in her window every night at midnight. He watches from his bedroom across the street. She never moves. She never blinks. One night he decides to wave. She doesn't react. He grabs binoculars to get a closer look. Her eyes are open, staring directly at him. He lowers the binoculars and looks at his own window. In the reflection, he sees someone standing behind him. The face is his neighbor's, but she's still across the street in her window. Every night, his reflection blinked late. He noticed it while brushing his teeth. The mirror copied him, but not perfectly. Sometimes it smiled when he didn't. Sometimes it moved a second too late. He stopped using mirrors, but reflections kept finding him. In windows, in dark screens, until one night the reflection moved first. He always swam alone at night. The public pool closed at 10. That night the lights were still on. He hesitated, then entered the water. Halfway across the pool, he noticed the lane ropes were gone. No lines, no edges. The water felt deeper. When she reached the other side, there was no wall to hold on to. Just more water. And the lights went out. The rain never touched the ground. She waited at the bus stop alone. Rain fell hard around her. The street stayed dry. No puddles, no splashes. The sound came from above, but nothing landed. Cars passed without slowing. Their tires made no noise. She shifted her weight. The sound shifted with her. She moved. So did the sound. She took a slow step. It stayed with her. The rain adjusted. Always centered. Always close. It kept falling into nothing. People walked through it. They didn't notice. Their clothes stayed dry. The sound grew louder, closer to her ears. She looked up. There was no sky. He found a small, painted-over door behind the wallpaper in his new bedroom. He pried it open to reveal a tiny, empty space. Inside sat nothing but a single wooden chair facing the back wall. It seemed harmless, so he closed the latch and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, the freezing cold woke him up. He glanced over to find the small door standing wide open. He grabbed his phone and shined the light into the darkness. The chair inside had been turned around. It was now facing his bed, and the thick dust on the seat had been wiped away. He found a Polaroid photo under his sofa showing him asleep in his bed. He lives alone and has never owned a camera. The image was dated for the previous night. He checked the windows, but they were all locked tight. He grabbed his keys, desperate to leave for a hotel. Suddenly, he heard a soft mechanical whirring. It was coming from the hallway closet right behind him. He froze as a camera flash lit up the dark hallway. A fresh photo slid out from the gap beneath the closet door. She woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of footsteps in the hallway. She sits up in bed and listens. The footsteps stop outside her door. She waits, but no one knocks. She gets up and opens the door. The hallway is empty. She walks to the bathroom and turns on the light. In the mirror, she sees wet footprints leading from the shower to where she's standing. She lives alone. The shower curtain is still dripping. She realizes she's standing in a puddle of cold water. Every night she took the last train home. It was always empty. Same time, same platform. She liked it that way. That night the train arrived full. People standing, silent, watching nothing. She thought she'd taken the wrong one. She stepped back onto the platform to read the destination sign. It wasn't a place, it was her name. A man goes out for a run late at night. The streets are empty, only the sound of his footsteps and his breathing. He passes the same streetlight again and again. He checks his watch. Only 2 minutes have passed. He stops running. The footsteps behind him don't. He realizes the breathing isn't his anymore. Her phone vibrated every night, always with the same notification. It was a message with no sender, no photo, no name, just one sentence. You forgot something. She ignored it at first, but the messages kept coming. Every night, at the exact same time, until one message was different. It's behind the door. A chill ran down his spine. The room was completely silent. She slowly opened the door. There was nothing there. When he turned back, his phone vibrated again. Now you remember. Every night, someone knocked on his bedroom door. But his bedroom was in the basement. The house was old and always silent. He slept there to escape the noise outside. The knocking always started at 3 a.m. 3 slow knocks. Always the same rhythm. He thought it was the pipes. Until he heard someone breathing on the other side. The breathing sounded tired. Like it was injured. On the last night, the breathing turned into a whisper. I need to come in. When he opened the door, the basement was empty. But the knocking was now coming from inside the room. The security camera recorded something strange every night. Always at 2:17 a.m. The hallway was completely dark. No movement. No sound. But the camera turned on by itself. In the footage, a shadow appeared at the end of the hall. It didn't move. Just watched. The next night it was closer. Every night a little closer. Until it filled almost the entire screen. On the last recording, the shadow vanished. Confused, he stepped into the hallway. The camera was turned off. But the monitor showed one last image. It was him. Standing there, staring at the camera. Every night she closed the door. Every morning it was open. She locked it before going to sleep. Checked it twice, sometimes 3 times. The hallway stayed dark all night. No sounds, no movement, until morning came, and the door was open again. But this time it wasn't the hallway. It was his bedroom door. He noticed his computer was already on when he got home. The screen was black, no windows, just on. He moved the mouse. The cursor appeared for a second, then froze. A notification sound played. There were no apps open. Another sound. The hard drive light blinked steadily like something was working. He opened the task manager. One process was running. It had no name, no icon, and it was using more CPU the longer he stood there. He stepped back. The usage dropped. He leaned closer to the screen. It spiked again. He opened the process details. No file path. No permissions, no owner, just one line updating in real time. Input detected. She worked the night shift at a private hospital. The wing was old and usually quiet. In the middle of the night, a call came in. Room 314. She frowned. That room had been empty for days. She went there anyway. The door was unlocked. The bed was neatly made. No one inside. Assuming it was a malfunction, she turned off the lights and walked away. She had taken only a few steps when the call button rang again. Behind her, the lights in room 314 turned back on.